we going today? I just realized that because we've got that itchier bundle, we have got not a limitless supply of production music that presumably we'd be able to play before streams without copyright infringement, but we've got a decent amount. It's pretty cool, huh? All right, today, as you must know surely, is Darkest Monday. I think the yodeling got muted, didn't it? Oh no, it was the other track that I like playing. But yes, Darkest Monday today. Let me open up Darkest Dungeon. And I mentioned, I think last time, that my plan was to like try to install like one or two different mods every time, and you guys can all try and find which mods I've been using. See if you can spot them. Well, I've installed a few more, and I've promptly forgotten what exactly I installed, so this will be a surprise for me as well. I think Franz, whatever his name is actually deceased now, Ravain Crowford, so...
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
Yeah, personally, I'm not too much into modding, like, stuff that actually changes gameplay. I have modded the roster so that we can get more people on here, and we can fit more people in the stagecoach. But most of the stuff that I get on is going to be either cosmetic or something that I think is funny. So last week we had a pet shop. No, the week before that we got like a pet shop mechanic, which is kind of silly. I'm not going to do too much more like fiddling with the actual gameplay, I don't think. Oop, what's that? Baron's Lash. Looks like an innard of some sort. Alright, well, where were we and what were we trying to do? I think last time we tried to play, we were trying to defeat the senior pet catcher in the Warrens, and that went really, really poorly because, like, this mod is completely overpowered. On the other hand, I do really like the pets. So, we'll see how we go. A lot of the... Well, not a lot of but some of the mods are quite nice in terms of the, I've got these eye mods, which I think are pretty funny. But I think a lot of the artwork for the more sophisticated mods do very much fit the theme of this. But then there are other ones which are just silly. I've seen some really, really ridiculous ones. What are we doing here? Okay, do we want to have another go at stopping the senior pet catcher? I kind of do. Veteran level 3. No, you're not deceased. Just to recap. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I should also make sure that channel points. I've got the roster up so that I can see who I need to give extra rolls. Oh, someone's going berserk up there. Rubber Crusader. I'll get to you in a minute. Calm down. Okay, so we've got a few more dungeon tributes that are lined up. Most of them have been, have not currently got... No, most of them have got characters already. So Tarbinlo is lined up, Dumby is lined up, Bourgeois Slayer is lined up, and I believe Fuftva is a new one. So they'll be next up, I believe. But, if you haven't got your character here yet, please put your name, like use your channel points to become a dungeon tribute. So currently we have Rubber Crusader, Kamipane, Houndzardius, Arblast, Umberman, Pabomination, Perpelion, Start Abominatin, Hivalent, Anarchy Shield, Dave 3000, Sister Bato, Occlutist, Armpit Hunter, Sparble King, Helium Fu Hustle, Lil Mage, Pangolian, Diana Jack, Iridescent Vesta, Marvistal Ling, Grave Shizzle, Fishyquarian, Menace at Arms, 20 Occultists, Sean, Wazdrubber, Lefurk, Twitchy Musketeer, Fledgesander Krell, Scars and Celery, Sophiequarian, Dumbaland, Hound Louis, Dr. V, Snart, Goth at Arms, Philip McSqueak, Urkaztist, Trebor Nun, Secret Musketeer, Occult Newt, and Musket Thorberg. My goodness, we have a roster, do we not? Okay, so I think level 3 and level 4 can take on these. So we've got... Why don't we get Iridescent Vesta, Dinah Jack out here? And who do we want out front? Actually, no, let's get 20 Occultists. No. No, let's go. Let's take the safe choice. The only front runner that we've got at the moment is Menace at Arms, so I guess Menace at Arms is going out. And Grave Shizzle. Let's get Grave Shizzle out there. What disease has Dinah Jack got? Stop it! Ennui and... Oh god, and Deviant Tastes as well. What have you gotten up to, Diana Jack? Alright, let's try it! Oi! Oi! Oh, whoops. I forgot how to play. This is gonna go well. That'll do us. Wait, we're going in the Warrens. So Warrens are... They're good. They're not good against bleeding, so... Maybe we can get a different one in instead. Well, we don't really have any, like... Oh wait, sorry, here we go. We've got a whole bunch of people here. Silly me. Okay, let's get Occlutist out because Occlutist is currently in the chat. And Sparble King. The Sparble... Oh! Okay, let's... How do we unequip all trinkets? Yes. Let us re-equip everyone. So Occultists sort by character class restriction. You can do this one and that one. What else can you take? You can take in a bunch of skulls. Do you have a little pet? No, not yet. Oh, yeah, I normally sort by level. That's why I was a bit confused, actually. Stun skill chance, and sure, why not? That's not really gonna help us here, is it? Now, let's give you a little bit more protection there, Occlutist. Oh no, plus 30% healing skills. That's a good one for you. And then for you, my friend, we're gonna get you a little bun and some feed. What about you? Do you have a pet? A little pet for little man-at-arms? I mean, highwayman? Stun skills. That's true. We sort of assumed that Dave 3000 was going to die, didn't we? Actually. And he's done really well. Oh, against Unholy. Oh, wait, no. Beast is what we want. What about you? Do you have a little pet? You get a trinket. Plus 25% damage. Sure, let's do that. What could possibly go wrong? What? No! I'm going here. Gee. Okay. Alright, let's give ourselves some more stuff. Alright, excellent. Let's do it. Let's nab this this pet catcher, which definitely exists in the real game. Oh my! Oh goodness! So sleepy for some. Oh, that's right, because I woke up early. That'll explain it. This is one of those things where they've made it so you can only see one room ahead at a time. We all ready? Yeah, we're gonna get a little battle here, just so you know. Oh, and you're invisible. That's no good.
The ground quakes.
Yes, retribution. There we go. Get some off of you, even though we can't see you. Don't really need to mark right now, so I might just do suppressive. Yeah, sure, I'll do fire. Wow, you can dodge more after getting hit? Oh, that's right. You're one of those horrible dogs that's included in the mod.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh, that did a lot of damage to me.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Revenge. Oh, you've also got riposte. Nice. Anyone dead yet? No, we just started. You've come at a good time. Or a bad time if you came here for blood. Maybe heal your friend. Yeah. Haha. Nice.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Harry. Nice. I like riposte a lot.
Continue the onslaught.
Decent.
Destroy them all.
Oh, Dinah Jack could use a little bit of a heal, actually. I don't like that we have to kill dogs. It makes me sad.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
You know, I got a referral to see an ear doctor. Because my ear keeps getting blocked. It's really annoying. And I tell you this because in the referral, I've got an initial consultation, but then they've also given a price for what they call ear toilet. Which, I don't know, I find that funny. Maybe I shouldn't find that funny, but ear toilet. Oi! Ear toilet almost made you spit out your lunch. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's a real thing, would you believe? So funny. Ear de toilette.
Another one.
Hey. Yeah, you choose the wrong people to it. Oh.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Yeah, you can't really do anything but heal, so you're gonna heal. Hey there, Dinah Jack. You are currently, off. There you are. You're doing quite well, actually. Well done. Oh no! we're trying to beat the pet catcher, who's a definitely original scenario that is endorsed by the developers. Really? Ooh, 27.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
All right. Okay. Prepare yourself for battle. Oh, there is no battle. In this particular map, all the curio rooms end up just having curios and no battles. I wonder why that is. Ah! Oh.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Oh my.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Ooh, so please. Curios have no battles. How curious indeed. Wait, don't vomit on me. -7 dodge. Oh dear. Well, it's time to do that thing I like doing again. Occlutus, no! Oh, that's so annoying! That basically means that we're gonna get attacked every single time. Oh, that was probably a bad idea, hitting them all at once.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
-14 dodge, eh? Yeah, who knows how it melee counted a ranged attack, but it certainly managed. Your dog just reacted to the howling? Oh, that's adorable. Ooh. Oi, that was meant to kill you! -7 dodge. Gosh, we're not very good at countering today. Okay, that's better. Oof. Well, at least you're not, like, guarding anymore. Why don't I make you... You can defend... you! And now... you're gonna do the old...
Give them no quarter.
riposte. Although I probably should have unbled you. Oh well. What's the worst that could happen, as we always say here on Kev P Plays Games Poorly. Oh wow, already? This is the second battle!
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
That's really bad. Oh dear, okay. Oof. Menace at Arms might die. I see a heart attack in his future. Oh wait. Let's unbleed you, my friend. Okay, so you have a skill that like de-stresses people, right? Maybe I should invest in that. That seems like it might be necessary. Oh no, no riposte! Oh my god. No! Ooh. Oh, you're stressed. This is the second battle, I'm pretty sure.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
What the? I'm so grumpy. You'll be able to de-stress them a bit when you camp, but this is not going great. Yeah, no, it really isn't. They should not be this stressed 2 rooms in. Marked.
Success so clearly in view.
To be fair,
Or
I
is it
think
merely a trick of the light?
we have like a plus 20% thing, so we're gonna change that with plus 10% scouting chance. You probably have a... Yeah, you've also got plus 20% stress in exchange for healing skills. Which I think we'll keep for the time being. So, in that sense, what would be best for us to do right now? Obviously not to camp right now, but... I suppose we just have to keep going, keep on keeping on. Oh, that's right, I was going to change your skills. Minus 15% stress. Wait. Wait. I never really use that, do I? Yeah, let's do that one. Eek! Ah! Everyone is just resistant to everything, and I hate it. Okay, no more stress. You hear me?
Impressive.
Ooh, that was a good one. For once.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Ooh, horror. Oh no. Maybe it's best for us to just avoid this for the time being, this particular boss, given how relentless it seems to be.
The abyss
Plus 15%
returns,
stress until camp?
even the boldest
You gotta be
gaze.
kidding me! Oh. That's right, you're guarded. God damn! I might just leave this battle. Ow. Everyone's really stressed. Yep, more pet catchers. And all of our attacks keep
Gnawing
missing.
Uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
I felt like this was a good combination, but I think it's just this battle is just way too hard, like unnecessarily. Disregard the scrolls this time? Oh, I will. I will. Why aren't you dead? Oh my god. No more protection from you. Everyone is so stressed. Very, very, very annoying. People in the chat seem to be discussing receding hairlines. Makes perfect sense. Oh, what a waste this is. Hey there, E011E.
A momentary
I'm getting my
abatement.
butt kicked. Yeah, take that.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Shall we, like, try... Let's go into this room, because it's probably got cures in it and no battle. It's weird. Oh, we'll do the secret room, too. Boo! Okay. Well. It's the scrolls! Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna leave this. This is a little this is gonna kill us all. The pet catcher maps don't change? Really? They're always the same. Oh, that's interesting. So I guess that's something that
The
I
sin
should
is not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognize it.
Oh, that was a close one. Wow. Okay, well, let's see if he survives abandoning our quest. I'm curious. Oh, wait. No. Oh, wait, shit! Oh my god, no! Why? Why? I thought we were at the beginning! The menace is gonna die! Okay.
Set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Oh no!
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory.
What have I done? I just wanted to rest. I was like, well, if we can go back into where we were before and rest, then I can de-stress people a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a disaster. Let's see.
We fall so that we may learn to pick ourselves up once again.
That was funny. Okay, Diana Jack. It's now a risk taker and a ruins explorer. Sparble King is now a stress eater, understandable. The menace Occlutist is thin-blooded and Menace at Arms is dead. Yeah, Occlutist was about to die.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
After long wandering, the maid who worked on this estate a long time ago is back. She's ousting the guards and heroes, begging you to hire her again. Sure! I'll hire you, Reynold. Who's up? I think Foptiva is up. So let's call it... It's a butcher bird, so... Butcherva. Okay, so this is a bleeding-based character. Skewer, shuffle single. Ooh, swoop. Forward 3. Oh, that's interesting. But mark yourself. Activates riposte? Yes! Scold. Oh my god. Sigh. So that marks... It marks 3 targets? Interesting. Interesting. Ninja maid, basically. Yes. Anyone got a link to the bundle favorites list? Oh, good question. Let me just get it up. As it happens, it's in one of my... It's in autocomplete for me. So there you go. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, well let's get some therapy for our poor companions. Wait, a pint. A pint for Sparble King. What about you? The brothel for a clutist. And who else is there? Wait, where's the other one? Oh, Diana Jack up here. Right. I knew only one of them was dead. Okay, I'm curious about this person, so... Actually, it's probably spending all my money to be doing that, but it's alright. I want to test it out. I mean, her out. She is a human being. Ooh. A light in the sky. Defeat all enemies. Let's do that, shall we? Keep changing my mind about what I want us to do. We've got a bunch of level 0s down here. She seems like she is better. Okay. Back 1. Basting. Oh god, all these are so interesting. Mark target. I really want to have swoop as an option. But I really like this bleed, and that one does a lot of attack. Okay, let's do that for the time being. Alright, so we've got Butcherbird here. I'll have her there. And Occult Newt. Musket Thorberg. Oh, you're better in the back too. That's a shame. I wanted to level up all my level 0s. But, like, there are no attacks that she can do. Oh, I guess she can do sidearm. Alright, that's okay. That works. Now, we need a front runner. Who's going to be our front runner? Do we want Goth at Arms? Do we want Philip McSqueak? Let's do Philip McSqueak. Oh wait, most of those need to be second. Oh, it's so hard. Goth at Arms it is. Yes. Let's do it. With a character I know nothing about. Oh, no food needed. Yay! I forgot about that.
Blight had struck the harvest again that year, and the miller was desperate. He came to me, hat clutched tightly in filthy fingers, stinking of sweat and manure. Seated comfortably in my observatory, surrounded by telescopes and other delicate apparatus, I recognized his misfortune as an opportunity, and I agreed to lend him my expertise.
Expertise. A light in the sky last night. A violent impact. Something has struck the old mill. And I'm doing this with level 0 characters. Yay! Oi. Oi. Up. Up. Oh, do I need to click? Oh, whoops. This is gonna go well. Let me bleed you. Ow! Ooh, stunned. What'll we do? Ooh, marked. Okay. Buckshot. Well, let's do aim shot, shall we? That's nice. Ooh, what's that one? Stun. It's not very effective, is it? Oh, I should have gone for the other one. Dang. Defeated foes will swiftly be replaced by waves of despicable reinforcements. Your party must endure this onslaught without pause or hope for respite. Because of the strange nature of Time's behavior in the farmstead, you can retreat with no penalty at any time. The kill meter in Crystal Shards. All farmstead quests have a kill meter, the measure of your might and ambition. Fill it by defeating monsters, and when your tally hits certain thresholds, you'll receive a reward of Crystal Shards. These rewards increase the further you venture. Back in the hamlet, the jeweler seeks these strange glowing shards. He will trade you for unspeakable artifacts of power. Find him in the Nomance wagon. Okie dokie. Oh, blightened. And diseased. Wait, what?
The blood quickens.
Doesn't that need to be destroyed or something? Like it's gonna explode? I feel like that's gonna explode. What class is this woman here? She's called a butcher bird, apparently. And I'm trying her out. Debuff. Is there any de-stealth thing? No.
Another one falls.
I would love there to be a neat new update with an actual, like, elderly woman character. I think that'd be fantastic. Sure.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, another pony! Let's mark you all. Mark it. Mark it. Oh, you can't? Really? I thought you could do sidearm. It says you can. It implies here that sidearm you can do at any time. What wank that is? What wank? What wank? Oh, because they're still. Wait, what? That doesn't make a difference, surely. We have had one death today in our first little thing. It's been a fun time. Don't trample. Don't tread on me, bro. Shall I baste some of you? Yes. Stick you like pigs. Yeah, it was a completely accidental death. In the case of the menace, it was quite funny, actually. Oh, we have fun. Oi!
accursed champion falls.
Menace died, had a good laugh, good day. Did crystals bleed? Let's find out.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Crystals don't bleed. How are you still stealthed, you little bastard? Uh-oh. Eek.
Continue the onslaught.
Oh, you healed somehow?
Destroy them all.
Haha. Should you heal? Nah. Nah. Yay! Haha, okay. Down you go, my friend. Oh wait, I could have done a different attack. Crystals heal you when you destroy them. Oh, okay, that's new for me.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, we need to get rid of those crystals, do we not? Wait, what? I wasn't aiming for... Oh, because it's a random enemy, right. You should probably heal some people.
Another
no,
abomination
it's alright.
cleansed from our lands.
Hi there, Hyverius and Hazardius. 2 H's. I feel like these farmers are like socialists or something. Just in my mind. I imagine, you know, like, in another world, if we weren't playing this game, we'd probably be cool
Their
with them.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Like, they're all working here for the collective. Proudly working class. Okay, you could definitely do with a little healing. They're part of an anarcho-syndicalist commune. Wait. Let's scold you all. And then do my special move. I can't believe I've got the musketeer at the front for so long. Oh, they're full of disease. I can't stop the flow. Wait, is any of these good against marked? I'm glad that the musketeer does have an attack that she can do up front. It's nice. Oh god, slowly dying. Wait, why can't you use anti... Oh, because you're no longer blighted, okay. Whew. Well. Okay, you, my friend. Wait, you can't... Oh, because you're no longer either. Swoop. Let's see. Way! Nice. Love this woman. Why don't I protect someone? I'll protect you. Should I heal? Yeah, you should be doing your function as a healer, I think. Ouch. Oh dear. Ah! because it's a random one, I think. Destroy the husk! Destroy the husk!
Back to the pit.
You are not quite dead yet. No, well done. Well done, my friend. Uh-oh. Oh, you need Riposte, my friend. Oh god! Okay, yeah, you definitely need that. Your wounds are indeed mounting. Well done for noticing that. Oh wait, you should have healed, I think. Please heal your friend. Oh my god. Can you maybe change to... Actually, no, it's up to you to do this. Oh, you're moving out? As in moving house, William? Eek. Oh dear. Moving back in? Oh, intriguing.
Executed with impunity.
Okay, good. So you've healed a little bit, and you're going to continue to heal. Yes! Thank you. Jesus. The family house was being redone? Oh, I see. Nice. Pause from labor? Oi! That's not fair. Why do they keep going for this poor elderly woman? To be fair, I don't say this poor elderly man when the man-at-arms is being attacked, so I think there's some of my own prejudices here. We just don't see enough, like, badass women in these kind of games.
Well struck.
Jesus Christ, they're just relentless! Farmers, noted enemy of elderly women. Oh wait, you had like 1 hit point. That was a waste. Do you plan to play Horizon at some time? What's Horizon? Wait, that sounds familiar. Is that a game that has dinosaurs in it? You're wasting all your cool moves on the stupid husks. Horizon Zero Dawn. Ah, yes.
And improvement.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that one. But given the fact that the Musketeer has been at the front line for most of this battle, I feel like we've been doing quite well. Ooh. Oh, riposte. No me gusta. Oi! Do I want to heal or do I want to attack? Why don't we attack you? Bring you a little bit closer. Oh wait, no. You're gonna resist? That's fine, I guess. Let's mark you all. Oh, wait. Yes. Haha! We're almost halfway! Can you believe? Oh, whoops, wrong one!
Executed.
That was not masterfully executed. Ooh. Robot dinosaurs. Yep, that's Horizon Zero Dawn. My memory's jogged now. No! Oh.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Good.
Unforgiving.
Random target, yeah. Ow! Yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's also good. Now you should probably do some healing, I think. On you! Because you're gonna get the most damage. I'm clever. Should I? You're already marked. I think I might just do that. Bleed!
Impressive.
Oh, minus 6%, minus 32% stress. That's cool. Who are you? Scarecrow? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you gotta heal yourself. Yeah. Nice. Oh, good night, Tarbinlar. Hope you sleep well. She's just got the one attack this whole time. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay, now please heal yourself. Yes. That's probably the only thing I could have done. Yes! I love Riposte. I should have made her change. Oh, you can do it anytime? Oh! That's interesting. Okay, so... why don't I keep her there? Wait, no. Oh, wait, no, wait, what? Oh, okay, so I can't change. Never mind. False alarm. Got excited over nothing, as usual. Seeds of madness! Alright, so... drag the crystal. Here we go. Nice. Oh wow, we got them all! Gotta catch 'em all. I like this character. I mean, I'm just immediately drawn to older women characters in general, so I'm kind of biased, but still.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Gotcha. Oh, that's no good. Oh, I should have, like, used you to heal. Oh well. Ooh, that's smart. Uh-oh. Goth at Arms needs a healing. Oh dear. Ouch. What am I doing? That tank is totally in his element. Yeah, he's doing pretty damn good, I will say. This is probably a bad idea, and I probably should have de-bleeded myself, but ah well. Okay, so you, my friend, are going to heal this. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh no. Okay, well at least Goth at Arms, if Goth at Arms does indeed die, they're gonna die here. Eat. Are we gonna take this hit? Yeah, we'll take this hit. Okay, please heal your friend this time. Oh my god! Well, at least you're missing. Oh shit! Oh god, no! Oh god.
A singular strike.
Alright. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Now, occultist, please, please do your job this time. Oh!
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Okay, so... I keep killing old men today. It's true, I do. I apologize for that. It's not what that's not what I aim to do. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, please don't hit my poor friend. Oh, good. Okay, good. Oh, at least, wow.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
We survived. Oh goodness. Well, that was a relief. Everyone is now level 1. I don't think I attached any trinkets to anyone, did I? That probably didn't help either. +5 stress when attack misses. Oh. That seems like a nasty one. Wow, Goth at Arms
In
is
time,
awesome.
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, let's see. We return from the farmstead. Meals well earned. Butcher Va is now an apprentice butcher bird. Occult Newt is now apprentice occultist. Musket Thorberg is now apprentice musketeer. Fledgesander Krell drank a vial of the blood and their thirst is slaked. Start Abominating is thirsting for the blood. Dynajack has achieved constant calm. New quirk, calm. Replaced Risk Taker. Dynajack meditated and recovered 45 stress. Sparble King had a night on the town and recovered 45 stress and is no longer selfish. A Clotist engaged in pleasures of the flesh and recovered 65 stress and is no longer selfish. Oh, that's good. Alright, so let's sort by stress. Is there anyone not really that stressed, but I suppose me as well. Oh no, I don't have much money, so I guess you're gonna be continue to be stressed. Oh, little pup. Oh, we got a bode. Oh, that's right, the antiquarian. That was a really good pet, actually. Does the antiquarian actually heal? I suppose maybe when camping they heal. Let's get rid of some of these, shall we? Never use them. Just to get me a little more cash, I think might be a good idea. Okie dokie, let's see. Are we gonna recruit any more people? We don't have any more people lined up. I love how excited the bounty hunter is. Let's have a look-see. So we've still got the senior pet catcher, but I think I'm gonna give that a miss for the time being. No bosses yet. Shall we do some ruins adventures? All these items, yeah. I really want to do more of Butcherva. So let's keep her in there. Gothic Arms can probably stay as well. Oh, I've got a lot of money now. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to up the skills that I want. I would really like Reversed. What's another one that we can do? Skewer. Minus 7% protection. I quite like Swoop, but it involves a lot of back and forth that really messes up the party. Let's try Rectify. We'll get these up. Who else have we got? Okay, let's sort by level. Anyone else we wanna try out? Trebor Nun maybe? Secret Musketeer? Alright. Let's swap out someone. Let's get Trebor Nun down here. And Snart. Oh, actually... let's do that. That way they can, like, keep going back and forth. Because that's like a forward thing. Yeah. Okay, so we've got like 2 bleeders here. This might be fun. Oh, let's get Dumbulent back out again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let us go into the ruins. I'm so paranoid with these things. That last quest went really well. Full bleed. Oh, that's right. This is a.
Of your lineage once familiar.
They all bleed, don't they?
Foreign.
Oh my god. I do this every time. I was so excited. Oh my god. I will be fine, but it's not going to be as, you know, entertaining.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Very annoying. Oh, scared me. Well, at least they got surprised too. Well, these people have blood at least, right? Wasn't too silly what I did. Plenty of cultists around.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay.
As the fiend falls, a
Good old
faint
snark.
hope blossoms.
3 damage, 3 damage. This would be great if, like, all the enemies bled like this, wouldn't it? Oh dear.
Her death by inches. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
They even carried some blood around. Yeah, that's
Even
true.
the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Oh shit! No!
Without
I knew
tools
I'd
of
forgotten
iron,
something.
You must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose. In Radiance, may we find victory.
There's always something I forget. Okay, so 50% of these people will be child's play. Ah. Oh, she could have used that special skill. Guard ally, Ripurst. Who will I protect? My fellow blood buddy. How dare you bump me in the night?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
4 damage. Good. Aha! Nice. Now you're gonna die.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Who are we gonna heal? Everyone! Everyone can heal. Oh, I want to do an inspiring tune. See if we can get another heal in there. Does that stack? Nice.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
It's trapped! Does scouting like count as exploring? Probably not, huh? Well, I'm not gonna go to the next room after this because that's another
Finding the
thing I'll
stuff
need a
is only
shovel
the
for,
first
I
test.
think.
Now it must be carried home.
Oh! Wait, doesn't this de-stress? Okay, never mind. Yeah, I also didn't give them trinkets this time. Oh my god. Yeah, so several things have been forgotten this time, definitely. Why am I like this? I have a very big contrast in my own intelligence, I've noticed. Well, I don't know, I wouldn't call this intelligence so much as skill. Let's go with that. No, the game does not warn me for trying to go out with no trinkets. It's very unfair. Very rude. Oh my god. More stress. Maybe after this, we will de-stress. She seemed to stress a lot more with all the lack of access to a shovel. It only warns you about not having trinkets once you get to the higher level quests? Oh, I see. There we go. That's your new job. That's all you'll be doing from now on. The rest of us bleeders will just try to stick these skeletons somehow. I guess I protected the wrong person, huh?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh wait, I should have healed someone.
The light, the promise of safety. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
It's on heal mode. I love the happy look on the jester's face as they play their little instrument. Yeah.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
That was not just a trifling victory. That was a great one. Oh, seriously? We're on quote 71? How did that happen? I need to look back and read them at some point. Okay, I think we're actually okay for like the stress thing. If I just get the jester to de-stress every turn, it's pretty decent. Good old snart. The bleed build is doing pretty good against all these non-bleeders. Yeah, it's surprising, honestly. Oi. Click on the box! Okay. We're very hungry in this level. Foul-smelling air. Must have been 10 new chords in the Warhammer stream you missed. Probably. Get the bleeders. No, don't stress me. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, your full-time job now is just like making my poor butcher bird happy, basically.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
How do I suppress the people?
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Well, here, have a melody. Merry melody. Uh-oh. Graveyard smash! Graveyard smash! Okay, tiny little bit of healing. is like the Butcher Bird's official gesture. Oh dear.
Be gone, fiend.
Minus 69 stress, nice.
Brilliant confluence
Yes, we got a
of
shovel!
skill and purpose.
A powerful blow.
Yeah. Uh-oh. No! If she dies... So we've got like the two Hyde Runners and full-time duties just making sure the Butcher Bird's happy. Oh, I guess stress isn't such a big problem here. I wonder if you got the bleed resist down so low that you could actually make it do some damage. Oh dear. Okay, you, my friend, you need to protect your friend. Which will up your
The blood quickens.
dodge, I believe. Yeah, you're going down, my friend.
Injury. Palpable fear.
Ooh.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Yeah. Oh no! Stunned! You're going down next, which is good.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
You gonna de-stress your friend, or are you gonna do some good stuff here? It's probably good. Oh, you're no longer protected. Boo! You reckon the narrator talks too much?
Impressive.
Bleed resistance gone down to 154%. Yes! What's that? Oh.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Hooray! Oh. Well. Sigh. Let's do a little scouting, shall we? Okay, that's an empty room. So we'll just deal with this trap and then we'll have a little nap. Are you good at de-trapping? Let's get you to do it. Well. Let's have a little camp, shall we?
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Riddles in the dark. All companions minus 20 stress, one companion plus 20 stress. I never noticed that, that's funny. Oh, that might be good. All companions minus 15 stress, and then minus 15 stress before a battle. Why would you do that and not... Why would you do that and not that? What do you have? Self-only, minus 30 stress, all companions, 80% chance, minus 35 stress, 20% chance, plus 14 stress, and it's called Once Upon a Time. That's so cool, so you tell a creepy story. Self only, -6 stress. Mend clothes! Aww. One companion, -15 stress. Prevents nighttime ambush. Let's do that. Remove disease. Can you heal anyone? Yay! Look at the gesture! Looking straight at us. That's so funny. Oh, she's knitting.
As the
Aw.
light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I never really change any of the camping skills, and I should probably look into that at some point. I saw it. You proud of me? I should have gotten her to do it because of her stress. I should do it before another boss? Oh, there's a thought. Yay! That's why I didn't eat all my food. And I think it's probably just one or two more rooms that I need to go through to have explored everything.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Sack is empty. What use has anyone got for an empty sack?
Carelessness
Well.
will find no clemency in this place.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
What do I want to do? I want to... It's one way to disarm a trap. That's true. Yes, they're all bleeders! We're going out with a bleed! He shot us. Heal your friends, Trebor Nun Nun. Yes, you're all gonna be bleeding forevermore. Nice. Good old Dumbulant. Chord 69, I got excited over nothing as usual. That sounds like something I'd say. Oh yeah. I love this bleeder group so much. I'm gonna like team them up all the time. We're gonna level them all up together. We just need to get like a healer that does bleed as well.
Their cursed champion falls.
This would be super good in Wealden Warrens.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah! And not this thing. Great insight into this world. Hooray!
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Okay, let's see the damage. Dumbulant is now level 2 and has Photomania. Nothing happened to Butcher Voss. Snart is now level 2, and Trebor Nun Nun is now a nervous bleeder.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
A cultist is a healer that does bleed to your own party. Nova hot or not? Okay, no class preference but would like to be a girl. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Plus 100% shards collected this week. Let's do that. The tumultuous currents in the ether bluster with extra vigor tonight. The comet particulates vibrate with extra intensity. Let's see what else has happened. We were successful in exploring the ruins. Dumblant is now an adventurer flagellant. Snart is now an adventurer jester. Plus 100% shards collected this week. Start abominating drank a vial of blood. The blood and their thirst is slaked. Rubber Crusader is thirsting for the blood. Hound Louis is thirsting for the blood. Okay, how much blood do we have? Is there any way of knowing how much blood you've got? Aw, little Twiddle. One in-game year has passed? Oh, you're right! Oh, nice. Wait, when do we get the cool different warriors? I want another butcher bird. They're cool. Let's line one off. Okay. Well, I guess Nova hot or not is gonna be a butcher bird because they're awesome. Nova bird or not. There we go. Have I ever played World of Warcraft? I've played a little bit of Warcraft, and I have been pressured by someone who shall remain nameless to play World of Warcraft, and I've installed it, but I'm worried about it because I know that I tend to get addicted to games like that, and I do not want that to happen. Wait, what was I doing here? Is Sister Bato still alive? Yes, Sister Bato is still alive. And how do we upgrade? Oh, okay, here. I want to make sure that we always have some blood brewing up. So I need like 18 of these. Not 18, more than 18. 80. Alright. Wait, where is it? Hey there, Earthman Dave! Wait, where did it go? Oh, here. Hooray! Yes! Let us sate the thirst, the ungodly thirst of our friends. Alright, so what's the next thing we're gonna do today? Oh yeah, we wanted to do more of this. Oh, the boss! We're gonna do a boss! Veteran, so we need some veterans here. Let's sort by level. Can level 5 do these? No. Okay, so up to level 4. In which case, let's do level 4. Let's try Hound Zardius. Wait, what are your diseases again? Wait, didn't I put you in therapy? This is not good, Hound Zardius. Hound Zardius, let's get you to safety here. Oh, that's right, I got rid of something else by accident. Plus 30% stress. Let's get rid of that one first and foremost. Okay. Well, this seems like this is our party all ready for us here. Diana Jack, Dave 3000. and Iridescent Vesta. Yeah, alright. And I just realized I need to make sure everyone has... Wait, who's gonna be... Okay, good. This is what we want. Kamepane, need to make sure all your skills are up to scratch. Good. Oh wow, Diana... No wonder Diana Jack's been faltering lately. Sigh. You're very expensive, Diana Jack. Okay, we're losing all our money. Are agender people under the trans denomination? That is an interesting question, and I think it depends entirely on the individual. And, like, for example, I don't really consider myself to be under that because I kind of would prefer not to have anything to do with gender at all. But I know other agender people who are perfectly fine with being under the trans umbrella. So I think it's a personal sort of preference thing. Don't quote me on that, but in my opinion, it seems more of a personal preference thing. I'm agender and I would consider myself trans, but I also know a bunch of people who don't call themselves that. It's really varied. Yeah. That's the thing. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, one thing that's been really cool about sort of, like, exploring more of these things is just how completely variable these things are. And something that you might just assume is, well, I mean, this is a definition, so everyone must agree with it. It's not actually necessarily the case. Fascinating. Okay, got some more money. Okay, Dave 3000, I'm gonna make you a very weak transformed person, given that I never seem to transform you. Because I gotta make sure that... Because these skills are currently more important. And that's probably gonna kill us in the end. I also need to upgrade your weapons. Like, I'm gonna have to get rid of some stuff. Like some rare stuff. Maybe I'll get rid of that. Unequip all the trinkets. Grave robber. All these different hoods. Well, I'm never gonna do that because I like the healing. Plus 20% healing received. Let's keep that one for the time being. Plus 15%, I'm probably never going to use that on the Hellion. Oh no, Kamian underscore. I always like hearing the different opinions, honestly. I think it's important as well for other, like, the people around us to sort of experience these conversations so that way it's, you know, they get a real-time experience of just how varied other people have the same, are in the same situation, you know? Just gonna get rid of that. And that. And let's get rid of that. Not getting rid of the buns. Plus 15% dodge if oh. Minus 20% stun resist. Calming crystal. Let's make sure that you're all at least up there. There we go. Oh, I guess the thing is, when you go into the other thing, you probably don't need any tools, just like anti-bleed, anti-blight stuff. So maybe I can afford to no. Alright. Oh, wait. Okay. Now, we equip the trinkets. Yes, healing skills. We'll do that for you. Give you some more virtue. Give you extra melee skills. Highwayman. Sure, let's do that. And Book of Rage. What are you gonna do? Flagellant. Plus 33% skill. Oh, but minus bleed skill chance. No. Plus 20% stress. Let's just do that. Yay! Okie dokie. Yeah? Let's do that, because I think you can heal in between with this one.
Slabs etched with certain celestial designs were erected around the perimeter of the farmstead. The miller, lamentably eager for some early sign of improvement, fixed his watery eyes intently upon the wilted fields and listless mill. My gaze, however, was cast skyward, and I marveled at the limitless profanity of the stars, wondering what harvest might come.
This one is 3 different waves. I think there's a campfire too. Okay. Well, this should be fun. Oi. Oh, I need to click again. Onward! We need more shield breakers. No! I need to bring out that cool lady again. Oh, speaking of different experiences, I have finally figured out what ooh, nice. Good on you, Diana Jack. I finally figured out which organization we're going to be fundraising for with the, whatchamacallit, the Twitch Sing stream that we're doing. And that is a collective, a performance art collective. I wanted to find something that was like performance arts based, called Sins, I don't know how to pronounce it, whether it's Sins Invalid or Sins Invalid. Which is a disability performing arts collective, oh gosh, of people with disabilities, which also seeks to raise awareness of and advocate for disability issues. And the thing that's so cool about it is that as an organization is that it explicitly centers people of color and LGBTQI plus people
Gently.
in its activism and its performance pieces and its membership. So it's just like completely like intersectional. It's kind of like the platonic ideal of an intersectional grassroots organization, and it's the kind of thing that I keep talking about, you know, should exist. And I saw them. They're there's a documentary about them, which is I think also called Sin's Invalid. And it's based in the US, I believe. But it's, yeah, if you don't know about them and are interested to learn more, they've got that documentary that's about their work, and it introduces you to some of the performers. One of the things that they focus on with, at least with regards to the documentary, is they're talking about sexuality of people with disabilities and how taboo it is, and the performance art. Whoops, wrong person. Oh no, that was good actually. How a lot of their performances revolve around breaking that taboo by, you know, showing, you know, the varying sexualities of people with disabilities, and, you know, and just how different aesthetics can work with sort of aesthetic appeal and things like that. It really, really, really interesting stuff.
Eradicated.
I'm the kind of person who is very, very squeamish about any kind of sexuality at all. So in that sense, I found parts of the documentary difficult to watch, in case you're also that way inclined. But like the content, like just for what it was so like it's the kind of thing that we take for granted, I think. Like, and I think that's due to our upbringing and socialization about these sort of things.
Executed with impunity.
But yeah, there was a Belgian shelter that, not a shelter, it was a space for queer women of color that I was looking into. Unfortunately, I was asking my friend because she told me about it, and I asked her to let me know what their fundraising goals are, because it's an organization that hasn't been able to pay its rent in COVID and is facing foreclosure, despite being a really useful space for women of color, queer women of color. Oh dear. But she hasn't gotten back to me in time, which is really annoying. So like, if she gets back to me, like, next time I do a fundraising thing, like maybe I'll do another Twitch Sings thing or something like that, and then I'll do fundraising for that then, because I also want to support that cause. But I had to think on my feet a little bit, just given, you know, you need to finalize these things in a reasonable period of time. Yeah, I hope they'll still be around later. It's just awful that organizations have to shut down because of something like COVID, and yeah, it's disappointing. Something that does a lot of good in the community has to deal with that sort of thing. Makes me sad, but sigh. Let's move back a little bit. Oh, I should probably have healed you. Oh well, maybe it's time for you to transform, actually.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade.
But yeah, I'm really excited. I got in touch with the collective because I like to, if possible, I like to reach out to organizations before I support them, just to make sure, because you know there are people who use charity as. Have you heard of the term weaponized charity? Where people will use charity and charitable organizations as kind of like a shield or like a cover-up for their own shitty behavior. Like Gamergate is notorious for having done that. Like, well, you know, we can't be sexist because we raised this much money for a charity. And it's just like, oh god, disgusting. So I want to make sure, you know, organizations, I think, should, especially like charitable organizations, or advocacy organizations, I think, should have a right to, you know, have a say over who is representing their brand. So I reached out to them, is what I was... Yeah, White Ribbon organization. God damn, I really hate White Ribbon. Just because it's just a pit of money for, like, shitty men to pretend that they care. But anyway, I reached out to them.
Exposed to a
Oh no, you resisted stun? Damn. Oh, 120%. Okay, well that's not gonna happen. And they seemed really excited about the collaboration, so that makes me happy, because, you know, I'm glad that they're okay with associating with me. The notorious anti-white man-hater. But yeah, I feel like it's something that we, as people who want to do the right thing for people, we have a responsibility to reach out. Like, if we're going to do an event, like, I think it's one thing to just give a donation of your own sort of accordance, but if you're going to be doing a fundraising event, I feel like it's good practice, or good praxis, is that the word? To reach out and just make sure that it's okay. Or at least that you all see eye to eye, you have the same values. Yeah. Maybe that's just me, but that's how I like to do things. Associating with groups like Gamergate or CAV. Oh, the organization is called Sins Invalid. They've got a website. If you look them up on YouTube, they've also got a bunch of videos of their performances that they've done in the past. And I wanted to make sure that they're sort of actually doing a lot of work. It seems like they do webcasts every month or two, I believe, where they talk about issues facing people with disabilities and introduce people to the performers. And it seems like they function as a community space for performers and creative people with disabilities to be able to, like, just relax. So it seems like it's, all in all, a really needed and really good space and organization. So I'm excited about supporting them. Oh, thanks for giving that web link, Deadviney.
Continue the onslaught.
This fight's gonna last forever, isn't it?
Them all.
I definitely wanted to do something that was like an organization that was related to performing arts in some way, because we're doing a Twitch Sing stream. It seems fitting that you choose an organization that covers that. Wait, why can't I do the Grape Shot Blast? Ass. Oh, I guess that's something I can do too, isn't it? And this is just part one? Wait, what have I done? Did I say something silly? Oh, right, were you pointing out my oversight there? Wait, no, I wanted to kill the horse.
A closer look, perhaps?
Hooray! Yay! We're halfway there. Well, a third of the way there. Gleaming! Ooh. Oh, I know you.
Lost in time and space.
Lost in time and space. Oh, I'm sorry. taste my mace. Oh, we have fun together, don't we? Oi! Okay, you're gonna die, so I'm gonna get you. Truck retreat. That's so cute. Oh, what a waste of a point blank!
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
We are getting way too much mileage on these quotes. It's very rude. Stop being so quotable. You know, when I was in high school, I used to keep a quote book. Every time my friends or myself said something stupid, I would write it down. It's such a good book. I wish I still did it, because people say stupid things all the time. Oh, that wasn't good.
Be gone, fiend.
Hey there, Cubmoth, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. We're playing some Darkest Dungeon. If you have enough honk points, as we call them here, you can have a character named after you, and you will probably die very horribly. We've already had one completely preventable death today. And believe me when I say it was preventable. Oh god, another one? Okay, down you go. 10 damage? Okay, you're just gonna be like a healer now. Many people in the chat have already seen their demise. May as well attempt to blight you. Haha! You're blightened! Teehee. Oh, you're going down! Pig spear.
Reeling.
Any relation to Shakespeare? Eh? Yeah?
A victory. Perhaps the turning
Because
point.
instead of shake, you say pig.
A decisive pummeling.
Yes, several people have died twice. Actually, this character here, Dave 3000, who is Earthman Dave in the chat, is the third incarnation of Earthman Dave, hence the name Dave 3000. Yeah, Dynajack, you have not died once. You came really close to dying in one of the streams. I don't think you were around, but it was very touch and go. I think you had 0 health. I think you were on Death's Door, and you just made it to the end. That was a stupid move. Truck retreat! Well, that wasn't as bad as the pig's move, actually. Die! Oh. Ooh, scurvy! Give me scurvy! Oi! Ass. Let's see if you blight. 5 points is better. Actually, no, I want you to bleed more. So the characters that we have here right now are... Comipane. Yeah, you are still alive. You're doing alright, actually. Diana Jack, Dave 3000, and Iridescent Vesta. You can just continue healing everyone, I
The
think.
flesh is knit.
Not Pig Spear!
How quickly
Oh, I
time
hate Pig
turns.
Spear! So rude. The best disease is ennui. A pig vomited on me and now I have ennui. Never stops being funny. That's great. Yes, reversed. Are you dying next? No, let's make you die. Yeah. Gonna stun ya. Gaming PC.
The wounds of war can be healed,
Well,
but never hidden.
I got H Bomber Guy to make my gaming PC. I was like, you've been making too many videos. Why don't you take a break from that and make me a PC? So now I have a gaming PC. So that's what you do, Moth Cub. It's simple. He does everything for you. You just say what you want, and then he'll make it. That goes to everyone, by the way. Gaming PC. Just pay for the parts, and he'll make it. Actually, it's this PC that I'm using right now. But I've since taken with me to Belgium, then to Liverpool, and then back to Melbourne. So it's durable. I can attest to that. Yeah, it's very hard to transport. It was a pain in the arse, but somehow it survived all those plane flights. So I probably got very lucky there, honestly. Oh, it's bleeding! It's a bleeding husk! Oh, you're so stressed! Diana Jack's really stressed. When did that happen? That's no good. Uh-oh, okay, yeah, why don't you... If you get a crit on this heal... Yes! Okay! Oh, only 4. Oof.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh, nice, so you got the... Ooh! That's 4 damage. Okay, so you two are gonna die. I guess getting lost in time and space is pretty stressful, but then how come only Diana Jack is getting stressed? Oh, okay, please heal yourself, please. Do you like... Okay, no, I'm definitely gonna do that and do that. Yeah. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? We're gonna keep healing? No, I think we're going to smite. We're going to bring justice. We're gonna pass judgment on the Munchy Worm. Oh, why is a worm that powerful? Madness, indeed.
Obliterated.
Oh, it's the end! I mean, 2/3 of the way through. Look at those bulgy eyes. Are we not going to go to, like, another time and space or something? I guess gonna have to move. There we go.
At last, some sheltered corner of reality.
Oh shit! Wrong person! God damn! I thought we were gonna. Oh my god. Okay. Guess we'll just have to manually heal you. God, what arse. Okay.
Reality regained.
Wait, aren't. Oh, Sleeper's Herald. I thought this would be the boss stage. Well, well. The full team heal is in the endless mode? Oh, I see. Oh, you're gonna stream tonight, Diana. Nice. I hope you have a lovely stream.
Masterfully executed.
You just executed someone as your parting smite. They all just the same kind of farmhand. They're identical. I bet. No, I was gonna make a mean comment, but I'll refrain from doing so. About the fact that they all look the same. Yeah, I think there'll be a boss after this part. Yeah! Look at us go! Oh, Kami Pain is hurting. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, can I blight the horse? Blight the horse! Yay! Oh no, now we can't see you anymore! It's alright, I'll bleed your friend. Okay, so you're gonna die now. Excellent. And let's heal you. Nice. Good old reliable Diana Jack. That's a really chunky seed of madness there. Nice again. Worm also means dragon. That's my contribution.
Size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Let's blight the lot of you. Or bleed, whichever. It's all good to me. Why don't we... wait. 5 damage, 5 HP. Let's stun you. You are doing a great job with the healing today, Iridescent Aria. Very, very proud of your efforts here. We're just a little bit more stressed than we could be. Although you can de-stress yourself. Nice, we're basically up to the boss now. Why don't you... just flog that corpse. There we go. Make it bleed. You reckon this is gonna be a good team for the boss? Nice. flagellant isn't good for the miller? Boo! Oh well. I did my best, I have no regrets. Yeah, like I like the flagellant even when I accidentally take him into the ruins, which happens often, because he is a very good healer.
Wounds of war can be healed.
And he can de-stress everyone when he dies. So basically, we just need him to, like, be close to death, and then we'll be good. You're probably gonna die there, aren't you? Yeah. Oh wait, no. You'll have one more. Well, in that case, let's give you a little heal! Yay! Stress-free! Ow! Ooh! So close to you just dying. That's okay though. It's alright. No! No! You're so close to death! Why do they always do that?
A place of refuge, if only for a fleeting moment.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh,
Gathered
yay!
close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Camping! Let's de-stress everyone. All companions minus 25 stress. Well, let's try to make sure that everyone has less stress. What do we have left? We've got 3 left. Plus 3 speed. Plus 4 speed. Yeah, let's do plus 4 speed. For you. Hooray! Onward and upward.
Furrows of earth.
Oh, look at you! Oh, you're scary. Oh, bleed resistance, 220%. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean there. Well, let's blight you. The master beckons. Should I? Maybe you can like focus on them. Ah, what a waste! A waste of Diana Jack's talents. He's been doing a bit of milling with his scythe. Haunting Revelation. Good. What's your stun resistance? 95%. Well, let's do that for now. Stun. I'll just keep blighting you, you know? The more you blight, the better. There we go. Now we got a nice little riposte thing going on. Bleed that skeleton. Now it's only got 190% bleed resist. I'm sure I can pick away at it, right? No!
Grievous
Ooh!
injury. Palpable fear.
Alright. Don't flail the crops. I'm not a crop! Comet Pain is not a crop. Alright, so let's keep on blighting. That seems like it would be a good approach.
Annihilated.
Nice. And you can punish thee. Eek. Okay, we need a heal, please. Can we get a heal? Would love that. Heal the party. Boom, putty, boom, putty, boom. Ooh, okay. Is it time for you to... maybe not. Oh, I probably could have taken you out. Oh, well. Yeah, personally, I'm not really a fan of endless levels. But I do quite like the concept as well. No! How dare
The
you!
ground quakes.
Stop stressing my friends! Debuff. Oh my god, again!
Injury
Oh
and
jeez,
despondence
Diana Jack!
set the stage for heroism
Ah!
or cowardice.
Well, at least it's 100. It's like only 33. There we go. There's a good Comet Pain. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Little comeback there. I think I've seen the sleeper in my other campaign. I think we're gonna make it, everyone. The master beckons. Ooh, blightened. Let's deblight you. And yeah. How are we going there? Only 8 damage? What happened? Pretty sure I'm blighting you every time. What? Oh no! No riposte! Shit. Uh-oh. Alright. 8 damage again. Riposte! Hehe, you're gonna die next turn, my friend.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Hooray! Bum, 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 bum.
Triumphant pride precipitates
did
a
it!
dizzying fall.
Look at all these kills! Delicious kills. Comet Pain is now level 5 and a manslayer. Diana Jack is now level 5. Natural. Oh, plus 20 max HP when wearing no trinkets. That's interesting. But also has tetanus. Dave 3000 is level 5, has quick draw, but also has the red plague. Oh, that's bad. And Iridescent Vesta is level 5 and is an unholy hater. Wolves at the Door countdown just got
In
activated.
time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
A select few champion heroes have come to answer the strange call of the comet. They hunger for the spoils of this otherworldly vessel and can only be used for the endless harvest quest in the farmstead. They can be found by the stagecoach. Well, there we go. Okay, so let's have a look at the damage. We return from the farmstead having destroyed a reflection of the miller's undying will. Comapain is now a champion Flagellant. Dynajak is now a champion Highwayman. Dave 3000 is a champion Abomination. Iridescent Vesta is a champion Vestal. Rubber Crusader drank a vial of the blood and their thirst is slaked. Hound Louis drank a vial of the blood and their thirst is slaked. Fledgisander Krell has controlled the urges of their Crimson Curse for now. Yes! Hound Zardius underwent effective disease treatment and was cured of all diseases! Oh, that's fantastic. Very happy with that run. Let's heal you. And undisease you. Oh, I don't have very much money, do I? Okay, is there anyone who... No dungeon tributes to redeem, so we'll just leave that for... Oh, I do want a shield breaker though. Let's take that shield breaker even though they're level 0. I like my shield breakers. What level are my shield breakers? I have like one Anarchy shield. It's level 2. Why don't we get like a combo of... I really like the Snart Butcherva combo. And if we can get Anarchy shield in there as well, I think that would be really good. But we just need like a high healer, like an occultist or something. Take a look at the mercenaries. Can't be bothered getting a Barkington. I like that. Can't be bothered doing any more farmstead things for the... Oh, yes, please! Marriage. I'll take her anyway. Actually, no, I'll see if there's any shield breakers, because I like taking shield breakers. Yes, I do like taking shield breakers. Shield breaker, and who else? No, I think I'm good for the time being. I'll wait. I'll get a perfect army together. Alright, so why don't we try to train up some more of our people? So let's get Nova Bird or not in the fray. Ah! The endless harvest begins. With the miller defeated, the farmstead slips even further beyond time and space. Assemble a party and face whatever strangeness awaits in the endless harvest. Ooh. Is an apocalypse building? Cinch your packs and delve far, far into the tunnels of your fallen family. Make a map of your expedition. What? Do we want to try and kill the Baron? Do we want to try and kill the senior rat catcher, pet catcher? Oh, the thing from the stars room's here this week. You might encounter it. Oh, that's exciting. What's my path to the boss? 83%, 17%. It wants me to kill the pet catcher boss before any other boss will spawn. Okay, well, I tell you what, let's not do that. Actually, yeah, we gotta heal up all our level 5ers. We don't have a level 6 yet. So let's do one of these, shall we? Let's get Nova Bird or not in here. Oh boo! All of her spells aren't unlocked. Well, anyway. Let's figure out who we're gonna get involved in this. Philip McSqueak, I think, deserves a go. Did we get Trebor Nun out there before? Maybe we'll get Trebor Nun. Trebor Nun, and... oh, Hound Louis. I kind of want to take Hound Louis. Especially given that Hound Louis is now cured. So we need one more person to be in front. Let's get Goth at Arms out again. Goth at Arms was pretty awesome. And I'm gonna sell a few little trinkets, I think. Never really used the stun skill. Okay, so we need to get Nova Bird or not all of her skills, so we can choose freely between them. Cool. And now equip with the trinkets. Oh, I wanna give the buns. Oh wait, you get a little pup, don't you? Yes, little pup for you, little whistle for you. Yes, good old Hound Louis. Okay, and you can get against Unholy. Are we doing the... Where are we going? The Cove, okay. Eldritch, I think we'd need, right? Let's do the dodge. That'd be cool. An extra HP. Yeah, let's give you some of that. And some of that. Nice! Trebor none. Let's attempt to give you some extra healing skills plus stress. Nothing here is... Oh, let's do that then. Cool. Alright, we're ready. What? No! Let's overfeed ourselves. There. Oh, maybe we'll take some of that. Bring... Oh, yes. Bring 2 blood. Blood. Blood.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
So, I guess what I do is I go around here and hopefully I'll scout. Yeah, okay, so we're going here first. I got a plan, everyone. My plan is to...
Another misfortune.
My plan is to have brought shovels, which I have done, and I've succeeded. Oh, we got 2 bladers here! Nice! Oh, Cabbed Aberdeen by N.D. Erickson! There you go. Whee! Oh no! Little puppy is stunned. You don't really have... Well, I need to change your attacks, Trebor none.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh, and I didn't change your attacks. Damn. Well, let's protect an ally, shall we? And then you can guard her! Oh, it's gonna be so romantic! Oh my goodness, they're made for each other! Oh, look at that!
executed with impunity.
Oh, you're so good. So good. Oh, my little friends. You're so wonderful. Okay, and you're gonna protect him? Oh, only one person can be protected at a time. Huh. Okay. Well, that... little bit of a shame. Slightly disappointed, but that's okay. As long as 3 people are getting protected at a time. No! We're just gonna make it go round and round. Oh, okay, so you can protect 2 different people, apparently. So now everyone is covered. This is great! I love this. Nice.
Continue the onslaught.
Oh, Nova Bird or Not is amazing.
Them all.
Oh, minus 32% stress. That's what we like to see.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Is it? Yeah, let's de-stress. Let's just de-stress everyone. Everyone's gonna have a really nice, relaxing dungeon crawl. It's gonna be fantastic.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Woo!
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh no! Minus 25% damage. Oh, but you're so good! What a sorry waste. I will say I'm completely enamored with this butcher bird. I always go for the poor pup.
Inspiration and improvement.
Just heal everyone. It's all good.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Who are you gonna protect? I'll protect the pup with my life. Oh, we need to bleed you, that's why. Oh. Whee! The best. Oh, fun times.
Press this advantage. Give them no
Excellent.
quarter.
You need to... No, you don't really need to heal anyone at this point. 1 damage per round. Let's do you. Yeah. Not really? Oh wait, no, I think it's time for you to do that, isn't it? Oh wait, no it's not. Damn. Ah, I lost count.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
No! Oh, you were so close to being deceased! Colossal wanker! At least you're
In
dying
Radiance,
next
may
turn.
we find victory. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Ooh. Okay, please don't die yet. I need to. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. We need to be healed. Yes. Oh
A
no!
weapon that cuts on its own.
Poop. Well, that was arse. Oh, what did I say? I swear all the time, don't I? I think it's funnier to not swear, but sometimes I get the best of me. What, you gonna drink it? Yay! Disease resistance. Good old Guff at arms. Ah! Oh, does that count as a swear? Ah! Oh, ew. You called that enemy that hit you a colossal wanker. Ah, yeah, I did. I say wanker a lot. Oh, for our charity movie night, bad movie night that we did 2 nights ago? Wait, no, it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. We watched a Neil Breen film. If you're not familiar with Neil Breen, he's one of those sort of The Room-like filmmakers where the film is pretty bad, but he keeps making movies. And so people enjoy watching them just because it's amazing that he has so much passion about creating such garbage. But he's got these, and also he treats women pretty poorly in them, so some would argue that it makes it okay to laugh at him. But he constantly has he had this woman character who was meant to be a drug addict, who was like a really foul sort of character, like really demanding of her partner and all that, and she would say, just give me my drugs, gosh, oh my gosh. So I think it might have been, some sort of a woman who wasn't really used to being that kind of character in real life. Which was reflected in her language. Oh dear. Oh dear. This was the one with 2 Breens, yeah. Twisted, what was it called? Twisted Pear. Okay, I'm worried about Nova Bird or not. I'm gonna hit
Well struck.
that. Yes, well done for hitting that corpse. No, it happened again.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Oops. That was a lot of HP loss, wasn't it? Well, hopefully you lost like one more oh, whoops. Forgot about you. Poor Goth at Arms. It was better than a trap. Someone's been eating a lot of fish. Okay, let's aim for that one, because it's full of disease. And rotting fish. Okay, you're definitely gonna heal your friend here. Good old Tremor Nun. Actually, no, let's go for you first. You're gonna explode on us. No! Eek. Ooh. Wow, why are you taking so much damage? Alright, so now you're gonna do that thing. Oh! Let's protect you! Uh-oh. It's a bad idea, possibly. Let's heal you again! Hooray!
Flesh is knit.
Nice. Yeah. Here we go. Gonna die next turn? No, you're not. That's a shame. Two damage, 1 damage. Who's more of a... doesn't really matter anyway, does it? Hey! Good old tanks. Gonna hit that corpse in the hopes that we can maybe get some more hit points. De-stress a little. Hooray! Whoa.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Let's take that and... Yay! Perfect! Nothing. Great. That was a waste of our time, but that's alright. We don't mind things being a waste of our time here. It's all good, all good, all good fun.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Oh no, it's a stupid guard dog again! God damn it! I want to say it's the worst mod ever,
Right.
except the
The
pets are
promise of
so
safety.
cute and good, and I like them. Oh, why is the guard dog stunned? Oh, I probably should go for the guard dog first, given it's such a bastard. Nice. And what are you gonna do? There's really nothing that you can do that's interesting at the moment, Trebor Nun Nun. You've been very useful up until now, but now everyone's actually healed, so we don't really need your services, which is great. Awesome. Let's get your bleed on there. And oh, still doing pretty decent. Oh, you missed. Hooray! No, let's de-stress the group. Why not? Why not? We're doing fantastic. Look at that.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Oh yeah.
Success so
Do I really want
clearly
all that
in
money?
view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Oh, somebody's craving. What happens? Wait, when should you give the blood? Is it when they're craving or when they're wasting or... I don't really, never really figured out how to make the Crimson Curse work for me,
The match is
the
struck.
consumer.
A blazing star is born.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I probably should have given the blood. Bloodlust. Oh, there we go. And bloodlust is good. Protect your bloodlusting friend. Do not taint the purity of the strength the blood gives me. Okay. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Oh. Giving them blood when they're wasting it just restores them to normalcy. Oh, I see. Well, if you were protected, could have gotten a free hit in there. Hee hee hee. Kinda deserve the stress, honestly.
Her death by inches.
Hee hee hee.
The blood quickens.
Yeah. Just for fun. Heal everyone! Heal the world! Do they both have the Crimson Curse? Oh, the Hound and the dog. Well, the stink marks are coming up off the dog as well, so I would say yes, they both do. 2 damage. 2 damage. we're so close to being dead. Let's stun you. Simply stunning. 4 damage. Nice. Oi!
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Here we go, little stun for you there. And you're gonna guard your friend. And then we're gonna get a nice heal going on. There we go. Nice little stress heal. There we go. Good little pup. And heal for everyone! Yay! This is going so well. I just want to watch you bleed out.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I mean, I was allowed that little laugh. No triumphant pride for me.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Might just get rid of that. And that. It's probably a bad idea, but should we camp as well? No, can't be bothered. Is there a way to increase the inventory size? I don't believe there is. There are probably some mods that can do that if you desperately need it. Ah! We're trying to get 100% of room battles done here, aren't we? Ooh, again!
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I probably don't need this many torches, but I'm very, very anxious about the whole thing. Oh, there's another trap here. 60, 70, 105, 60. I'm guessing it's gonna be you, my friend. I just hate being in darkness. It's scary. Oh, still in the old bloodlust, eh? Oh, I didn't even need to camp. Oh, actually, yes, I do need to camp. I'll do it right at the end. Again. Yes. No! Oh. That's not as bad. At least you're not healing. I'm still gonna kill you. The best. I don't get that. So if I successfully do the hit, does that give me extra strength with bleed or something? I don't really get it. You are dodging a lot. Well, you see, your dodge goes, when you use that special riposte attack, I believe your dodge goes up. Which is pretty great. From now on, even though you've got the Bloodlust, I'm just gonna make you stress heal everyone. You're a kind soul, even though you have the Bloodlust. Yeah, dodge builds are fantastic. I guess I should probably unbleed you. What? Really? No, we're doing great. I guess may as well finish you off. Oi! Well, I don't want more to come. Yay!
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Ow. Okay, let us camp. Maybe de-stress
Huddled
beforehand.
together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Your move. Minus 15% stress, minus 10. Everyone gets minus 10 stress. Sure, let's do that. Don't want to do that gamble. One companion minus 15. I'm gonna take a chance on this. Hey! The tiger blocked her way, saying, "Woman, give me a rice cake. If you don't, I'll crunch you." If we get ambushed now, I'm gonna be really grumpy. Yay!
The pungent odor abates.
Pungent
Things are
odor.
driven back for a time.
Okay, Gothic Arms is now level 2. But now misses the spot. Nova Bertonaut is now level 1, but has Ligerphobia. Ooh. I mean, that's never gonna be an issue. Given that I always keep the torch up. Hound Louis is level 2, and a Beast Slayer, Trebor Nun Nun, is level 2, and a Cove Adventurer.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
Okay, we left many a fishman slain in the depths of the cove. The Goth at Arms is now an adventurer at arms. Hound Louis is now adventurer Hound Master. Trebor Nun Nun is now adventurer Vestal. Nova Bird or Not is now apprentice butcher. Dave 3000 has left in search of a holy vision. Dave 3000 prayed and recovered 55 stress. Diana Jack engaged in flagellation and recovered 81 stress. Well, Happy New Year. Let's see. Is there anyone that I need to... No one I need to redeem right now. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh. Okay, let's aim towards that, I reckon. Okay, so I've got all that. So now I just need both of these up to level 5. I'm quite far off there, aren't I? That's annoying. Oh well. So that's not happening anytime soon. Anyone I need to de-stress? Hound Zardius is sort of okay. Sort by level. Look at all these high level friends we've got here. Look at that. We've only had one death today. Very proud, very proud. Oh, but there's like a level 2 Butcher Bird! Yes! I'm gonna get another Butcher Bird. Sorry, I'm just gonna fill this thing. I'm basically gonna have an army of Butcher Birds, I think. That would be ideal for me. Quincy Crow. Just have an army of old ladies ready to murder. I mean, yeah. If she healed as well, she would just be like a one-woman army, and it would be fantastic. I would be all over that. Just want to see Hound Louis. What happened? Plus 25% stress skills. Plus 15% trap disarm chance. On monster kill, plus 35% bleed amount 2 rounds. Okay, so that was the dog. Puppy love, plus 15% healing skills. Aww, so lovely. Little animal, little pet friend. Let's just... So... Gives +1 dodge. So there's definitely no healing here. But there is protect of other people. If they all protected each other. Oh my god, imagine if they all protected each other! We have to try this out! Like, I really want to try that out now. That would be fantastic. Okay, well, it is about time for me to finish off my stream.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Oh, Gothardamus has a disease, the Black Plague. Yeah, that's no good. Let's get you in for treatment there. I think someone else had the Red Plague as well, which seemed kind of nasty. Comipain, the Red Plague. Oh, well, I guess that's not happening now. Ooh. Look at this lovely roster we've got going on. I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of us. We're just slowly gaining in levels. Oh, Laferg didn't even come out today. We didn't play a single game with a leper or grave robber or arbalist or shieldbreaker or Hellion. In fact, we didn't use most of the classes. We didn't use any of the antiquarians either. You've got the Red Plague as well, but you're off searching for the Grail. I see. Yep, that happens. So I just want to take a moment here before we finish off today and just remember Menace at Arms. I want to say we hardly knew him, but I feel like he lasted pretty well, didn't he? Wasn't he like level 3? What was he? Yeah, he was level 3. And he had tetanus. And he was hot to trot. Everyone, moment of silence here. I should get like a soundboard and just like pay respects, you know, like for everyone who dies at the end of the stream. I think that would be really nice. Like that thing from my soundboard. Can I use my own soundboard stuff without paying bits? Let me see. Because that would be awesome. Sorry, just bear with me for a sec here. Does that work? Only I will hear this. I don't care. I will. Wait, no. Test sound on my device. Test it, please! Oh! Here, it's loading. There we go. I think that's enough. Oh yeah, we should totally do the My Heart Will Go On one! sorry. Okay, that was... Pretend that didn't happen. Let's... Okay. Rewind. Okay. Scroll back down. Let's do it again. Alright. Menace at Arms. Let's just... Menace at Arms up here. Let's just remember everything about Menace at Arms from now on. And this will also, like, retroactively cover all the people who have died. In fact, I should read their names. We've got Cavi, Dave Breaker, Ma Rainey, Shorn, Mason on Dave, Pangolin Lass, Sir William, Ravane Crowfirk, Trebor 11111, Demian Breaker, Umberkin, The Burning Man, 20 Men, Funny, XRBRN, Tiggerix, Bourgeois Rubber, and Menace at Arms. This is for you, my friends. There we go. Yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, all of you. I should get you all to, like, pay F for respects while we're listening to these songs. I feel like that would be appropriate. Anyway, for now, let us find somebody to raid. Of course we're going to raid Diana Jack, because she worked so hard today in the pits of despair. Alrighty. There we go. Whoops. Enter. Raid. Raid. Thank you everyone for joining me. I had a lot of fun as usual. Tomorrow I might be playing some more Total War Warhammer with Sean from YouTube, just because I've been enjoying it, and also he's been craving to play it a lot more, so I figured, you know, I'll be nice. I'll be a good friend. It's COVID. We have to look after each other, right? Alrighty, I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.